Okay, so after fixing the bobbin winder gasket, replacing it, now it's time to put this thing back together. So, I took apart the back last, and you want to go in reverse of how you remove and replace the parts of your sewing machine. So this is the back. This is the front. And the thing with this is it can be tricky. And what I like to do is kind of lay it down. And I will do like diagrams on this and of where the screws go. I'll do a little, and then I'll put the screws on here. And so that's one way you can remember where things go, or you can put the screws right back in the pieces that you remove. So this is the back. It has little tabs on the bottom. And since we're going in reverse order, I'm going to make sure that that is in the right spot. Yep. And the other thing with the back is this won't come off until you remove that second knob. And then you can actually put that back on there. It just pulls off. This one, not so much, but this one, which will allows it to, because this has the cutout. This one doesn't have a cutout. It's like a solid, because once you put the front on, that button goes inside here. So this is the last piece you put on, because it was the first one I took off. So with that, you want to put that on like there. Then before I took the back off, this piece, which is the extension of the bed, it goes back on because it locks this in place. So I'm going to go back, turn this over this way. I haven't put the screws in that one yet. And I'm going to replace this one. But in order to do that, I really need to put the front. This was to take the front off, which I forgot. So put those two screws in there. We're going to attach the back where it needs to be attached. And it has one here, screw there. And let me find, see if this will, sometimes a straight edge works better on these Phillips heads. That way you don't have to worry about, you won't strip it. You don't want to strip it, that's for sure. And then we'll put this piece in here. Ooh, I don't think that goes in there. It may go in there. Yeah, that's why I had it laid out. Okay. There it goes. Gotta get it in the groove. So that's in place. And then put the front on it. Come here, front. Okay. And the front goes this way. Put the handle back that way. And we want to get the knobs in there. The top kind of snaps together. So, haha. There's that part. It can get tricky. I'm going to take that knob off because it needs to be off for me to, oops, for me to be able to put this side together. You have to take that knob off. Get it around that post. Just like that. And the knob went where? It rolled on the floor. Of course that. Okay. So then you can put this knob back on. It's supposed to go. And then you can go and you can do a couple of different things. You can screw the front to the back from the handles up here, which is these two little guys right here. And now sometimes it's just easier to lay it on its side when you're trying to put these screws in. So we'll drop those screws right in there. Now Sears likes to hide screws, and you'll find, and this model is no exception, that you'll have every visible screw out on the outside out, and you still can't get it to come apart. That's because there's a hidden screw. And every singer sewing machine that I've worked on is the same way. They've got one little screw that will kind of like test your patience as to being able to take the cover off. Okay. So then I'm going to turn it on its side here, because that hidden screw is typically right here. There's a hidden, that's a screw that keeps that front from coming off. And so when you put it back on, I left it in there loose so that I wouldn't lose it. And then you can tighten it back down, just like that. The tension cover for the thread tension piece, I probably didn't need to take it off, but I did just so that I could get to the mechanism easier. It has 3 screws, and then this, the easiest way to put this back in place is to line up that last this last screw. I'm trying to find where's the hole for that damn thing. Well, I have it on here correct. Maybe I need to have the thing out of the way. Take that one out. Bottom, top, and then this piece. Okay. Come on. Yeah, baby. Gotta line it up with the top. And this piece should. It has a place to go. And takes a Phillips screwdriver to get that little boy in there. Come on. There it goes. Screw that in. That's the thread guide bar. I can't talk today. It's a guide bar, a thread guide bar. And then I need to put that down. This one, it goes in the top. Like this. And this was making a kind of a squealing noise, so I figured it's probably because of the bobbin winder mechanism. Okay, there's that. Then over top of that is this cover. And it goes over the pressure foot tension knob first. All right. Where's the, there it is. There it goes. Sometimes it's hard to find the center of these things. Like that. The other thing you'll notice too with this particular... What the hell?